I had a big day of appointments and errands, and I'm a bit wiped out. So I've reached way back into the way back and found you this episode from 2020. It was a live episode, so I'll add titles to it, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you for your indulgence and loyalty, and don't forget your favorite cuppa. Says I'm live. Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for December 9th. December 9th is the 343rd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 344th in leap years, with 22 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is Bibelot. Bibelot is a noun that means a small decorative ornament or trinket. And I thought I would have one right nearby to show you. But everything I have here is practical. So, a small decorative ornament or trinket. A doodad, a gewgaw, a thingamajig. The word bibelot comes to us from French. You might have guessed that. It sounds French to me. Bibelot. Also today, I have a quote for you, and it is that changing the world is good for those who want their names in books, but being happy, that is for those who write their names in the lives of others and hold the hearts of others as the treasure most dear. And that's by Orson Scott Card. That's a nice quote, don't you think? I love it. Orson Scott Card, by the way, is a science fiction writer who's written over 50 novels. Alrighty. And with that, we're going to start with a man named Flavius Belisarius, I think is probably how that would be pronounced in these times. Flavius Belisarius. He was a military commander of the Byzantine Empire back in the 500s. So this is 2020, so that'd be over 1,500 years. Well, around 1,500 years ago, in the 500s, around 1,500 years ago. He was really good at what he did, such that his reputation preceded him. When enemies learned that he was coming, they would skedaddle, they'd run away or switch sides. That happened more than once. In the year 536, he'd had to go to northern Africa to fight against some rebels in Carthage. Once the rebels realized Belisarius was there, they skedaddled, they ran off. He headed back up to Italy in November then, captured Naples, and then headed to Rome. Belisarius entered Rome on December 9th, 536, beginning the siege of Rome. Sometimes that backstory is a lot, but I think it adds to the point. The Virgin of Guadalupe first appeared to Juan Diego in Mexico on December 9th, 1531. The first YMCA in North America was established in Montreal on December 9th. Oh, this says December. The first YMCA in North America was established in Montreal on December 9, 1851. The first traffic lights were installed in London, England on December 9, 1868. Now, they were different from the traffic lights we know today, but they were a beginning. A law separating church and state was passed in France on December 9, 1905. On December 9th, 1946, a series of trials called the subsequent Nuremberg Trials began with the doctor's trial, prosecuting some physicians and officers alleged to have done some really terrible things to prisoners of war during World War II. It's just astonishing to me how human beings could treat other human beings the way they did. But they went to trial for it, so. On December 9th, 1953, General Electric announced that all communist employees would be discharged from the company. In other words, that means they fired them. On December 9th, 1968, Douglas Engelbart debuted such computer innovations as the computer mouse, hypertext, and the bitmapped graphical user interface using the online system NLS. Now, some of that is way up here, but I was surprised to learn that the mouse was introduced as early as 1968. That's impressive. And hypertext, if I remember correctly, is that HTTP stuff that gets you around the internet. Hypertext. Someone could correct me if I'm mistaken about that. Smallpox was officially declared eradicated on December 9th, 1979. I guess that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Remember to subscribe, and you can share this video with others if you like. And I'll see you next time. Uh-oh, that was before I was doing Song of the Day. I know some of my viewers really like a Song of the Day, so let me refer you to We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel, coming right up next. Written and performed by Billy Joel, We Didn't Start the Fire is a fast-paced song whose lyrics reference something like 118 significant historical events that occurred between 1949, the year that Billy Joel was born, and 1989, the year the song was released, pretty much in chronological order. We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel hit number 1 on December 9th, 1989. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching, and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlists in the description. You can find me on BitChute, Facebook, Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, and X, as well as on a blog page called No Really. No Really. No Really. Consider following my Day in History page on Facebook if you're on Facebook. I also have a Patreon account now, or you can buy me a coffee. All those links are in the description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.